And also, yeah, it's a simple routing. We will create one more route that is like a nested routing, like yeah. This, one second. Okay. Here route. I'm going to give like path. And here in this path, I am giving some nested MN routing, and I am giving like component, and here I am mentioning like nested view, nested uh, view or something. Okay, this is the component I have had to create. No, to create. So and I will create one file here that is like a nested a view dot js. Okay. So in this nested view dot js, I will be having here this one component here import, and here react from react. Okay, and import, and here I am giving some link, import link comma route from react router down. Okay, and so, okay, and also like a constant, I'm taking some nested nested view is equal to some, I'm taking, this is a function. For this function I am taking one variable like match variable. So here match parameter I am taking. So I am going to return one route for this nested view. If you see like now one more view we will be getting after this about. So I am going to give a few more routes inside that nested view. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to take one component, and I want to give the links and routes for the same nested tab navigation. So for that I am going to take here like div. Okay, here I am taking some route and exact and path is equal to like a match dot url, and render. I'm going to take here render, and here I am going to pass some header like please select a section something. So I have mentioned this, please select a section navigation, but didn't ended this. So once I end this, the error whatever it is there, it will go off. So I have taken one route, and with some different sections. So I want to create those sections actually with this link like to equal to, and here I am going to give like dollar match dot url, dollar match dot url, and here I am giving like a slash some info. Okay, slash some info, and here it is like info hyphen, and one more link I'm going to create, that is like link to that is also with the, this is one more section For this section, I am giving some match dot URL about about and this like about hyphen and one more link I am taking, that is like with the link to dollar match dot URL slash contacts. Okay, contacts, and here it is like contact, and finally I'm giving one route path, like a route path. It is equal to some section name, whatever the section name we are mentioning. Suppose it is like my section name here, it is like match dot URL slash, and I am giving like a section name, okay, section name, and here I am going to use the component. So it's going to render this component, but same component, but for it will make like a different view. So once I am coming for the nested view tab, it will go and execute this subview component, but it will show us in a different view actually. Subview, subview, and we are going to subview and slash root. Okay, yes. So I have to create the component subview. So for that, I have to take one functional component. I'm taking one functional component. Subview is equal to here I am giving some match, and here I am going to give like div here, div, and then the h3 and section. I am going to give here some match dot params dot section name. That is my output. If it is info, this component will become it will be rendered with info, and if it is about, this component will be rendered with the about. If it is contacts, this component will be rendered with the tag like contacts. Okay, so yeah, contacts. So for that, we have created this nested view, but we have not exported this nested view. That's why it is like still not linked actually. We have to make it like export default nested view. Okay, so now we can finally it is available. It is available. So, and one more thing, what we want to do is we want to we want to create a link actually. In the header tag, we want to give the navigation for this for this nested actually. So li, this li, I am going to take here like a nav link, and to I am giving some slash nested exact, and I am giving some active style. I am going to give here some color colon black. I am giving some black color, and here I am giving some nested again. Yeah, nested. So now you can find this nested is available for us now, but still it is not rendered because I didn't save here. Still is not defined. Okay, so we have to import the nested view. Though we are calling here this component, we have to import this nested view, right? Import it. So how like we have imported this about and home, same kind like this we have to import our nested. So nested view from, we are going to import from the nested view. Okay. So once I import this, it's not defined 22. It's like about. Okay. So initially it is home and about, and if you click on this logo, it will go for home and nested. Here we can able to find like info section and contacts. So this is like within the same component, you can able to change the text as per your wish. Okay. One more, route we'll see that is a little bit different compared to this. That is like yeah. Any doubts, somebody?
Yeah. Can you go to the browser again?
Yeah.
So in the URL, instead of can you take off everything and you can access the routes directly, right? By putting them in the URL.
Yeah.
So let's if you type 4000/nested, so you will directly go to that page, right?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can go.
So how to restrict this, meaning so whatever URL you put, so it should start from the home page only. So
Okay. So if we want to do that one, like we have to route means from the server point of view, we have to change some settings actually. Means whatever the default view should be some home page. Like yeah, from the server, from the node side, we can able to create that from the node, and from the backend we can create
from
yeah
from Node.js, so we can
yeah
configure it.
yeah we can configure yeah oh, yeah, from the node we can able to configure that point actually. Means yeah, from the node, if we have to take like in the configurations only, in the express configuration, while it is routing to the any other view directly, it should go and redirect to the main route. The uh, exact route. Whatever the exact path we have.
Okay, where we can configure that thing.
And that's again Express and a node we have to see. It's like yeah, what I will do. Yeah, try to. Mm, that's again a different topic from server end. This session authentications and routing. While we are routing to the front end, only the particular home page should appear. That and all server side redirecting kind of
Okay.
stuff.
And one more time, can you go to the browser?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And when you click on home, Yeah, so home, this is a different component, and about it
Yeah.
is completely a different component, and on the nested also it is completely a different component. So I see this is only a different component is being routed. So can we route to a different page as well, like what we do in the JSPs?
Yeah, we can do like, see, you here like page is like a, see, if I am going for this different page, see, this is again a different page. About contacts is again a different page. If you see, this is separate route. This is not a I mean, but we are using same component. Uh, and one more example I will tell. I think you will get clear more about this. I
Okay.
mean, yeah, one more example I will tell that. With that, I think you can able to find like for different components for the same route.
Okay.
Yeah, this is yeah, one more route we'll see, that is like um, catalog route. I will take one catalog. Like, yeah, route, route. Here I'm taking some component. Here it is like component. Here I am going to take a catalog view. And I am going to create one catalog view kind of one catalog on JS on component. So in this catalog component, I am going to first I will save this one. First I will save this one. It's like and here I can go for this catalog component, import React from React, and import React, sorry, import link.
So earlier you were saying like, so if the session is open, we can go to any route, but if session is not open, then it should redirect to the
Home page.
login page.
Home page. That's what you're asking, right?
Yeah. Okay. So it's all depends on the server.
Yeah, server, how we are configuring. Suppose I have a route, but that route should be, I mean, it should be handled in the Express, like whatever the server is hitting. Though we are running this, I mean, React, it is running on a server. It is running on a server. So we can able to restrict that views to whatever the page. If we are routing, it should go and hit the slash home page. Or we can able to mention this particular route, so it will be routed to the I mean configure, I mean whatever the route it is configured. Though we are entering to the first, if we are hitting that server, let us think my server is running in localhost 4400, and now I am going to get I'm hit this IP or this localhost. It should go and route to the home page. Whatever the URL I am giving at very first initial point, it should be routing to the home page. I think you asked that question only, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I
uh,
mean, in our current application, so what happens is whatever the URL you try to do, so either it says uh, empty page, or like let's say if you just put that contacts, right? So when you put the contact, it is showing you the contacts page, but our current application is showing an empty page.
Okay.
And sometimes it goes to the login page when the token is not available. I mean, token is invalidated. So that's the question. So how it is being performed on the React side? So I want to know. But I'm good with the server side, so I got an idea. Thank you.
From server end, we have to configure in Express, like Express route / we have to give the same route mechanism we are going to give here. We are going to call to the front end. Whatever the paths you were seeing, right? The same paths we have to give here, and we have to navigate.
So generally, the React app will be hosted in the Express server. You are saying?
No. I am telling about the route configurations. Now, actually, React configure this supposed to handle any JSON data or any, if it is large amount of data, or any server static files, or if any image data or binary data. So this kind of data handling, browser can't able to do on its own. We have to configure via node server, and also routings also through this nested routings. This and all we have to configure from a node. Actually, Express is a module inside a node. It's like a middleware where this all configurations are available. So with that configurations, we can able to manage this routing.
Okay. So we can externalize those routing configurations then. I mean,
Yeah, we can get those routing configuration by importing whatever the APIs we are creating in the backend. The same APIs we can able to consume in the front end. Not only APIs, that whatever the routes we are creating in the backend. So those APIs we can able to configure in the front end. In Express, we have like express.route. That's where we can configure all these configurations, and so that it won't be going to the home page again. I mean, the whatever the page we are navigating, that won't go. It will go for the home page, back to the home page.
okay, so the request goes to the Express.
Yeah, it will go. It will go
Is
to
a
the
server or?
It is a middleware. It is a middleware
Okay.
configuration. Yeah.
So the request goes to the Express configuration, and if it is not home page, then it checks for some authentication, and then it redirects to the login or home page.
Home page, yeah, as it is. Yeah. It will check for the IP and at first initial point, and again also we have this session storage also. We have to consider the session storage. The person should be logged out from his session. Once he is logged out from the session only, that I mean, suppose if he is logged in other tab also, it means that's again a different concept. If it is logged on from a same session, that links will be active. If he is inactive from some 30 minutes, that will be routed to the home page again. Likewise.
Okay. So actually, we host the application in PCF. So we use some static build packs to run this, to create an environment to run this React. So we don't see that Express things on this. Okay.
Maybe
Yeah.
you are doing with Java, and from the Java you are going to create these routes. It's not like that.
We hard code them actually. So whatever the context path will be there for APIs.
Yeah.
So we hard code those API URLs. But coming to this routing, so it's still the same way you did that there, right? So route and you declare the path there, so it's the same happening.
Okay, same kind of.
Yeah, but they have some route.js, so
Yeah,
which will internalize all the routing configuration. So whenever they want, they will just import that route.js.
router. Yeah, that navigation and all. We can. You can see here also we have header. Here we have this header bar, right? Whatever this header bar we have, this header bar is like it's exported. But I am not exporting. I am not going to write this again in the index.js. In the index, I am using directly header. That's it.
Header tag.
Header tag. By importing the header from there,
Yeah.
this is like this will represent the header, whatever the header we have here. This one, and also here it is like I am going to import the header, and from that class header is this one, and I'm going to give this header tag that will simply bring that header to my main page. This app again, it will tends to the root.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We'll go for one more routing mechanism. That is like so. I am going to create one catalog and yeah, some products. Products and yeah. ID. I am going to create one here, and label can create some and one more ID and create here. It is some label, and one more like ID. I'm going to give here. That is some label. And here it is like here. Yeah. Now this is like constants, like whatever we are having, and after this, I am going to export const catalog view equal to some function return. Here I am returning a div. In a div, it's like h3, and here I am giving catalog, and here I am giving some. But now, yeah, you can give products dot map. Here I am giving the ID comma label and these two are variables. Here it is like link on the two is equal to slash product slash dollar, but here it is ID, and here it is like label, and it's like break and slash link. One second, link to product dollar ID, and that is equal to label, and but this is yeah, this tends to be, and here after this link this has to get ended. So this is like products dot map ID comma label, ID comma label. Once again, comma label. Here it is like this map I am going to end. It should be ended here. Okay, I am going to get display all these IDs. I mean, display all these labels actually, Nutrella, Pain, and Let. These three IDs I am going to display in my component. And what I am going to do is I am going to give a separate view for each thing, each product. Okay, so for this I am giving some const and product view, and here I am giving some match, and I am giving the const, and product is equal to product dot find. I am going to get the IDs actually. First item dot ID is triple equal to match dot params dot ID. Okay. Now can params dot ID, and then I can able to see this console. For now, yeah, I will give return, and in this return I am going to mention like a div. It is like a h3. I am giving some product space ID, match dot params dot ID. So here I am giving like a product dot ID. It will display like a current product ID, and also product label. I want to display the product label. So select this product dot label, and I'm going to get here like a link, and to I'm going to get here slash catalog, and I'm going to get here like back to catalog. So yeah, I have created products, and I have iterated each product, and I am taking the only label from this product and showing once this component is loaded. And after this component is loaded, once I am clicking on this product view, I mean on the each product. Once I'm clicking on that product, it will navigate to this product ID. It will show the product ID and product label, and also like and also like if I'm clicking on one more link, I will get at the below. If I click on that link back to catalog, it will go to the this catalog view on its own. Okay, and it's yeah, it will be in the same component again. Okay, so I have created this component, but I have to import this component to the index.js. So here already I have taken this component, and a part of that I have to create one more route actually here. That is like products. For the products, I have to create one more route, like a route path is equal to some slash product slash colon id, and component is equal to some product view. Okay, product view. So this product view is also available inside the catalog only. So we have to you have to import this catalog view and also product view from the catalog only. It's like import, and we have to mention like catalog view and product view from. I'm going to import from the catalog. So
what that column is going to do in the link path. So there is a column right before ID.
yeah, it will take according to the ID. It will display that particular ID and label. According to the ID, whatever the ID it is, I mean selected, that on that respective name and ID it will go and display.
So it's about nested catalog. Those are all IDs.
No. Yeah, this one here we are having this ID, right? ID and label. This product's information. So
Okay.
first initially it will come and display this information, this label, pane, and relate. These three products it will display. So once it is displaying, if I click on the product view, that particular I mean label, ID, and Nutrela label, it will be displayed in the separate component. So I am going to import these two components. In the first route, it should be showing the catalog view only. So in this route, it should be showing only catalog view. But if I click on the particular route or product ID, it should show the product view. That is this view. Okay, view. 1 second, I will show you that. Yeah, here it is 24th line. Second. I think I have to give here item product dot find here. I have to give item. Okay, so duplicate key ID, duplicate key label, catalog dot yes. Duplicate key ID and label 7 and 7 and 7 and 8 and 23, 23. Once again, constant products. It's like not product. It's like products. So we are having products, right? We are going to find inside the products, and we are going to get like to ID, ID 1, 2, and neutral. So once we are refreshing this, I think I want to give link for this in the header. Here in the header, I want to mention the link for the catalog. So it's like this: li and nav link to. Here I am going to give like a catalog and exact and active style. I am going to give here color and I'm giving some black, and here I am giving the catalog. Okay, now yeah. So now if I can find this catalog, and here I can find lat. 1 second. Catalog lat. Back to catalog. 1 second. I think there is some problem with writing this. 1 second. It's like this. Good. Products and products catalog view, and return catalog products dot map ID and label, and a link to the product ID, and here it is displaying the label, and it is breaking, and it is going for that particular link. This is about a link which is in the Rotterdam, React Rotterdam. Okay. So it should display like this information. Only the above three are getting overrated. 1 second. Context dot map, and it is like ID comma label and link to product dollar ID and label PR and link, and here it is like a constant here constant product view, and here you will give like match and constant products dot find item dot id is equal to match dot params dot id, and return div and h3 match dot params dot id product dot id product dot label catalog. Back to the catalog. 1 second. Oh, break, I think. Yeah. So here, where now I am seeing like this three. So in this, if I click on this Nutrella, I can find like the Nutrella ID and Nutrella name, and the route also you can see like a product and that particular ID. So this route you can able to find like product and that particular ID whatever we have created. So if I go to the pane, that is second product, and I navigated to the second product and product ID and second two dot pane. This is like second thing, and one more thing is late. This is like a third entry. I can able to find like a product ID 3 late and back to catalog. It will go for the catalog view. That's about means routing and also nested routing.
Okay.
What about the sidebar? I mean, if I want to display the logos, you at the top, right? If I want to display at the side way.
If you want to display a logo.
No, not the logos, the home, about, all those.
Home. You mean home about?
No, in the left panel, if I want to show them.
The left panel.
I want to show home, about, or on the top of the screen, right? Home, about, nested catalog,
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
components.
Yeah.
So if you want to display these components,
Okay. This
at
neutral.
the left-hand side of the panel.
Then directly we can do. However, the about, suppose if we take here about, however it is created, right? Means it is direct route. It is direct route, right? So here we can able to get this about, and we can able to create the component, separate component, and that separate component we can export this component, and we can import the same component about to us here, and we can
Now, how it will come the left-hand side? Do I need to,
left
in CSS, do I need to mention, or like
the,
if you open any, maybe W3 schools or something?
okay. Yeah, you want this to come to the left hand side.
No, not the component. I want to come to the left. The component name home.
Okay.
Can you open W3 schools once? So
Yeah.
maybe it will be better. Yeah. If you open any, yeah, CSS, yeah. Here, if they click on the CSS, the left-hand components you can see like that, right?
Yeah.
So how can I read? How can I redirect to like this? So like this. That's what
Again, we want to give like one more navigation bar. One more nav bar we have to give, and see you can find like this is these are available. Still, the routing is like different. You see, like routing is it is changing. Here in this case,
No. How can they made it like on the left-hand side? The panel is not moving, right? It's like a static panel. Whenever you load the application, you load the page.
see, we have to take two things then. The first thing is like for this navigation, we have to create a one div bar, one div, and for the second, we have to take one more div. Okay, so this will be looks like a constant, means whatever the route we are clicking on here, that result will be applied here. So see, only the here we are overriding one div another div, but you can able to make two
No,
divs.
instead of divs, do we have any tags in React so that it will directly do that? Like how root switch, and also do we have any tags like
See,
that?
if we are seeing in this perspective, See here, we are having here this one, right? Nested. See, though this nested is there, the I am that navigation is available, but only the content in it is changing. Navigation is available, but content is not changing. What? But here you are telling about horizontal view, horizontal bar, but here it is like a sorry, some vertical bar. Here we are having in the form of horizontal bar.
Yeah, okay. I'll give it a try.
Yeah, you do some. If you want to do some R&D, you can do some R&D and tell me. I will help in it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Thanks, Chetan.
Yeah. Yeah. Any other doubts?
No.
Yeah. Then we'll meet tomorrow. With I will send you this one. I will send you this link and all. So you can go through this and practice this. We'll see some other topic tomorrow.
Thanks, Chaitanya. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Bye.